Hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a get ready with me kind of a video. It was just a night where I was going out with my husband and friends and thought of filming this while I was getting ready. So if you're interested in getting this look, please keep on watching. So I've already gone ahead and done my foundation to save some time, and I'm priming my eyelids with the NARS eyeshadow primer. I'm next taking my IT Cosmetics Naturally Pretty eyeshadow palette, and I'm first using the shade Sunrise and applying this all over my eyelid. I'm then taking a smaller crease brush and I'm taking the shade Sunset and I'm applying this to the outer V and also into the crease of my eye. I'm then taking the shade Mocha from the same palette, and this time I'm applying this only to the crease of my eye. And with the larger fluffy brush we used in the first step, I'm blending out to make sure that there are no harsh edges. I then went back into the shade Sunset and applying this to the outer V of the eye. I'm then taking the eyeshadow called Love and I'm using that as my brow bone highlight. I'm also taking some of the Transforming Pearl and using that as a highlight and applying this just to the center of my eyelids. Next, I'm adding some concealer under my eyes and I'll be blending that out with my Beauty Blender sponge. I'm then setting my under eye with the Nye Banana Powder, and I'm again using my Beauty Blender sponge to apply this. I'm then using a dark brown gel liner and I'm using that to line my top lash line. And I'm also going to extend this out into a decent sized wing. To highlight my cheek area, I'm using a lighter shade of the same NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And I'll be blending this out with the Beauty Blender sponge. I'm then using my favorite liquid highlighter, which is by Becca. I'm taking a small amount and applying this to my cheekbones. I'm then adding some contours to my face and I'm applying the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder to under my cheekbones, I should say. And I'm using my Wayne Gauze brush number 2 for this. The combination creates quite a subtle contour effect. I'm also using this combination to contour my nose. To add some jaws on my face, I'm using the MAC Sculpting Powder in the shade Shadowy. I'm using that to add some color to my forehead and along my jawline. You can see what a difference it makes. Next, I'm taking my Benefit Majorette blush and I'm applying this to the apples of my cheek and pulling it back towards my cheekbone. And then going back to my base and using some concealer to conceal any acne scarring that I may have. When it comes to active blemishes, I do switch to using my finger and I don't use the doe foot applicator since I don't want the product to be contaminated. Now I'm blending all this out with my Beauty Blender sponge again. And don't worry if the acne scarring still shows through. You can always go back and add some more and build up on the coverage. And once I'm done with all the concealing, I'm going to set all that in place with a face powder. And then setting all that in place with my Skindinavia No Shine setting spray. For my lips, I decided to go the nude route, so I'm using a lip pencil in the shade Stripdown by MAC, and I'm topping that off with my MAC lipstick in the shade Taupe. And since this still looked too pale for me, I went ahead and added a dark brown lip liner across the edge of the lips and blended it in with the lipstick. And here's the finished look. I really hope you like this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!